Ever feel a gap growing between you and another generation? Eleanor feared losing her grandson to a digital world she couldn't grasp. But what if the tools change, yet core values remain? This heartwarming story reveals how a simple conversation can bridge any divide, helping us discover a powerful, timeless, common language that connects us all. Eleanor sat in her favourite armchair, the afternoon sun casting a golden glow over her living room filled with memories. She watched Leo, her grandson, engrossed in his phone, a world away. A familiar anxiety stirred within her, a fear that the gap between them was growing too wide to bridge. "Leo," Eleanor began, her voice soft, "what is it you're doing on that phone all day?" Leo barely glanced up, his thumbs flying across the screen. The room felt thick with unspoken words, each of them carrying their anxieties and unspoken criticism. Leo paused, a grin spreading across his face. "Excited, I'm streaming a game with my friends, Grandma. We're on Discord." The word felt strange and foreign on Eleanor's tongue, another secret language she couldn't decipher. "Discord?" Eleanor echoed, the sound laced with confusion. "Yes, it's like a chat room where we all talk and play together." Eleanor's mind struggled to grasp the concept, a foreign landscape of digital interactions. Eleanor's eyes scanned Leo's face, puzzled. The words streaming, followers, servers, felt like code she couldn't crack. She worried that Leo's world was shallow, filled with meaningless games that stole his time. "What kind of game is it?" she asked quietly, trying to sound curious rather than judgmental. She wanted to understand, but the fear of the unknown lingered in her heart. Leo shifted, sensing the unspoken criticism behind her question. "It's a multiplayer game. I'm a tank." He fidgeted with his phone, the unspoken tension hanging heavy in the air. "A tank?" Eleanor frowned, shaking her head slightly. "I don't understand. It sounds frivolous." The word hung in the air, a clear indication of her deep-seated concerns. "I'm protecting my team. There's Maria, she's the healer, and Sam is the strategist. We work together to win." He looked at Eleanor, his eyes searching for understanding, for a glimmer of acceptance. Eleanor's heart softened a bit, though the anxiety still lingered. But how can that be important? In my day, loyalty and responsibility were shown in the works we built with our hands, in the promises we kept face to face. Leo shrugged, a little defensive now. "We're building something to trust and teamwork. It's different, but it's real." He gestured with his hands, trying to articulate the intangible value of their digital collaboration. For a moment, silence fell between them. Eleanor's fingers fiddled with the edge of her shawl, a nervous habit revealing her inner turmoil. The weight of the generational divide pressed down on them both. "Show me." Then she whispered. Almost afraid to step out of her comfort zone, the yearning to understand outweighed her fears. Leo's face brightened. "Okay!" He brought the phone closer and started the game again, eager to share his world with her. The screen erupted with colourful characters and flashing lights, confusing and fast-moving. Eleanor squinted to follow, her eyes struggling to keep up. He pointed to a big armoured figure. "That's me, the tank. My job is to protect my friends from harm." Pride shone in his eyes as he explained his role. She nodded slowly, her mind adjusting. Leo pointed out the healer who kept everyone's health up, and the strategist who planned their moves carefully. She began to see the complexities, the teamwork involved. "We have to communicate to survive and win," Leo said earnestly. He wanted her to understand the importance of their virtual bonds. Eleanor's anxiety began to melt away, replaced by something warmer: recognition. She saw the same values she held dear reflected in their digital world. It's like being part of a team, like when your grandfather and I were part of the community garden. She smiled, remembering the shared effort and camaraderie of those days. "Exactly. It's teamwork, problem-solving and caring for each other," Leo exclaimed, his voice filled with excitement and validation. The connection was forming. "So you carry the weight for your friends. That's no small thing." Eleanor sighed, her voice soft but strong. She recognized the burden and the honor of his responsibility. The tools might be different, but the values, loyalty, responsibility, protection, they're the same. Eleanor acknowledged the timeless truths that transcended generations and technology. Leo reached over and took her hand gently. "I wish you could see how much it means to me." His touch conveyed the depth of his gratitude and affection. "You've shown me, Leo," Eleanor replied. "Thank you for speaking my language in yours." Her words were a bridge, closing the gap between their worlds. For the first time in a long while, the generational gap between them felt less like a canyon and more like a stepping stone. The possibility of mutual understanding blossomed. In their common language of caring and connection, they had found a bridge. The shared values were the foundation of their renewed relationship. And that made all the difference. The bond between them was stronger than ever, enriched by their shared understanding. Eleanor smiled, watching Leo return to his game, now seeing it with new eyes, no longer a barrier, but a point of connection.